just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. Look away so you won't see, 'cause the pain is in my eyes. Feels like I could break it any moment and shatter your insides. If you feel my mind, call me all night long. Try to give you hints that are hard to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I would rather lie. I would rather lie. I don't wanna fight. I would rather lie to you. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints that are hard to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I would rather lie. I would rather lie. I don't wanna fight. I would rather lie to you. I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie.
Hello everybody and welcome in Monaco. Yes, the almighty Monaco has arrived. It's that time of the season, one of my personal favorites, and my name is CM Pong, joined today by struggling with technology a bit. That's you, buddy. Yeah. And we are here in Monaco, and we are awaiting probably the most chaotic Grand Prix this season, at least theoretically. But then again, we'll see what's going to happen. Let's quickly, before the qualifying session will go underway, let's take a look at the results and the standings during this season's Tier 3, as the championship is being led by Crowley Voice, who is standing on top of everybody else at this point in time with 158 points lead. Zoom, following him, is with 115 points on his account. And then Lepson, 105 points. So it's a three-man battle for the championship as the things stay right now. Maybe we're going to have some shifts at the end of the Grand Prix. This is probably the most unpredictable race of the season. And the constructors, Ferrari, are leading with a pretty big gap of 194 points, while Williams and Alpine are going at it. Williams being second with only 2 points gap over Alpine. So the Constructors' Championship fight for P2 is definitely the one to look forward to, and the championship battle, of course, for the title of the Drivers' Champion, as we are slowly getting ready to show the game. Oh, I can see we have a screen on the game already. There we go. So we should be ready to go. Let me just set up everything nice and tidy. I can see Eversnux is the only man who went out on mediums, perhaps to get some kind of delta lap. I mean, if you want to get a delta lap on any sort of track, this is the track. Monaco, you should definitely get a delta lap in here because it's probably the most deadly track when it comes to quali sessions. It's so easy to lose your life in here. And let's see who's going to be going on the lap first. I believe that this
Zoom.
is the Alpine Williams. Williams is Zoom, yeah. Okay. Zoom is going to go first when it comes to
feedback from the chat about the audio.
Yes, give us the feedback about the audio, video quality, everything. Is everything nice and dusted? Some yellow flags in sector 2 and 3, but I believe it was just someone letting him through. Anyway, Zoom is on a hot lap as he goes for sector 1. We don't have too many things to compare him to at the moment, so let's just keep an eye out on any possible mistakes that could cost him his qualifying session run. As of right now, it's looking pretty good, I have to say, honestly. Sector 3, a bit of mess in there with some traffic, but these guys are somehow working it out. As Zoom makes his way through the first sector, entering the second one. Let's see what's gonna happen. Chief says all good about, so we should be pretty damn nicely. Oh, probably the toughest corner already. Zoom has done that nice and easy, entering final sector. This is also going to be difficult in here. Let's see what the Williams driver can produce on this lap. A bit of sharp steer to the right, but should be about okay for a delta lap, maybe a bit more. So Zoom crosses the line as he enters the final main straight, and he's the first man to set the time on board, with the time being 1.10.306. So the Williams is, as of right now, standing on top of the board. Let's see, we got some cars coming in. Joel with 114, Boosted Mess with 112, sitting at P2. It's going to be the next man to cross the line. There are some Alpines coming, there are some Williams. Lepson is going to be the next to put the time on the board, and Lepson does it with time of 1:10.973, so he's still behind Zoom. Eversnax goes P4 with 112 on the mediums, and Tilde goes P3 with 111. Inferno Koi goes P4, 111.8. Vatsize dethrones him, goes P4 instead of him, 111.4, so this is looking good so far for Alfa Romeo. We've got Dressing Gecko going P5 on his first lap, 111.488, so this is pretty tight between the top. In the meantime, Maze Vin goes P11, Tim Tony P12, Crowley Voice, the championship leader, goes P2 on his first run. So Zoom, after being the first man to cross the line in a quick lap, he is still on top, with Wesley and Larson still being in the pits.
And Crowley in the pits.
Crowley in the pit. Oh, I see it on the live, but I don't see it in my game. That's weird. Okay, I mean, yeah, now that you mention it, yes, in your live, Crowley's in the pits, but he's steering the Jesus, he's steering the steering wheel. Look at this. He's actually turning it. What the heck? Okay, that's interesting glitch.
That's not my fault. You have to admit it.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, it works with me. I don't know why it's only you who got glitched, because I see him on the track just about fine. Do you see him on the minimap as well? On your POV, do you see Crowley on the minimap?
If you see my minimap, it's in the pits.
Okay, well, I look at him, it's all nice. He's just coming in the pits right about now, and he should be. No, he's staying out for some reason, despite having no ERS. Maybe he's improving. Yes, he was improving. He goes for second lap, and he goes for pole position at the moment. Provisional pole with 1:10.261, and you got the time. Crowley Voice is the first man in this league definitely to set the pole position lap without leaving the pits. What a legend. What an absolute legend. Didn't even leave the pits and still gets pole position. What a huge man. I mean, what the frick. Okay, yeah, so Crowley is doing his thing, being on pole position without leaving the pits.
If you are good, you see what happens?
I mean, I saw what happened with my POV was just fine. Then I take a look at your stream and he's like sitting in the pits actually, so I'm confused. We got info that last time Tier 3 was at Monaco. The pole was 1.10.2. Well, at this point in time, Crowley is sitting at 1.10.261, so it is about the same as last season. Let's see if today anybody can top that. We still got 12 minutes in the session. Eversnax still hasn't set the time on softs, as he was only doing delta lap on mediums. Weasley is on the track right now, working on his first hot lap, and Larson is just beginning his first quick lap as well. So let's keep our eyes open for these guys. In the meantime, we've got some moves in the midfield as Skin Tony goes P12. Moves a bit from lower position. Now Wesley and Larson, where are they gonna go, as he's still P16 before he makes his first lap count. Looking good for the Alpine driver without any contact to the wall just about yet. Nicely staying out, avoiding the walls here in the Monaco streets. And let's see what's going to be the time of the Alpine driver as he crosses the finish line any moment now. From that P16, where's he going to go? And he goes P10 at the moment, so he's just in the middle. And now Larson is the only man without the time set. He's still in Sector 2. Where's he going to go? Purple, second sector. Now that's interesting. Was that actually... Oh, purple. Anyway, the third sector will be lost because he had a bit of slip up. That's definitely going to cost him a couple of seconds. So that's not going to be the best he's got, but it's still going to look pretty good. As Larson from P17 moves up to P4, and you have to wonder what could have happened without that slip up. And Damon gives us exact information that, to be exact,